You were my firstborn. With your laughing eyes and mischievous grin, you stole my heart. Captured forever in my mind is the image of you in your green beret, your final hug, and the plane that would take you to Vietnam. On June 6th, 1968, you died. There are no words to describe how I felt. I was so empty.
I don't think any man can exactly explain combat. It's beyond words.
It was 40 days of unremitting hell. In fact, the comparison is hardly fair to hell.
Suddenly I heard a bullet go crash, and I knew by the sound it had burst a human skull.
It will be wonderful to have you home again. We will get a nice car and have a nice home, fixed just the way we want it.
And what about the wounds you can't see? The phantoms, the nightmares, the ghosts in your head?
I would be terribly grateful if I could hear just one word from you.
You'll have me back soon. The war cannot last forever.
So long.
I love you. I miss you all very much.
Your loving husband.
Love ya, your girl.
Your fighting son and brother.
With love. Come home soon.
Miss you.
Be safe.
Your son. John.
Mary.
Bill.
June. Kate.
Jack. P.S. Write to me.
November 23rd, 1943. Fort Benning, Georgia. Dear Mom, thanks for your package. But please don't send me any more underwear, socks, or candy. The milk of magnesia was absolutely unnecessary. I'm having no more bowel trouble, and don't anticipate any. This week they're teaching us to kill. The most strenuous work is bayonet drill. We lunge about in definite movements and are required to growl, grimace, and look at each other with hate. 500 of us dance about shouting, screaming, and snarling. They even teach us how to withdraw our bayonets in a certain manner, because steel sticks to warm human flesh. By the way, everything is done in double time this week. Confidentially, I'm tired. So long. Morning. July the 14th, 1861, Washington, D.C. Dear Sarah, I have no misgivings about her lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged, and my courage does not halt or falter. I know how great a debt we owe to those who went before us through the blood and suffering of the Revolution, and I am perfectly willing to lay down all my joys in this life to help maintain this government and to pay that debt. Sarah, the memory of all the blissful moments we've enjoyed come crowding over me, and I feel most deeply grateful to God and you that I've enjoyed them for so long. And how hard it is for me to burn to ashes the hopes of future years when we might have still lived and loved together and seen our boys grown up into honorable manhood around us. If I do not return, my dear Sarah, never forget how much I loved you, nor that when my last breath escapes me on the battlefield, it will whisper your name. Sarah, do not mourn me dead. Think I am gone, and wait for me, for we shall meet again.
January 20th, 1952. Good afternoon. It's a bright, cold, beautiful day here in Iowa. How are you, my sweet hubby? Jan is snoozing in her afternoon nap, and Jay plays cowboy all day long, and he hardly even takes a nap anymore. I think it is high time you were coming home because Jan is beginning to call every man she sees in a magazine, Daddy. It would be wonderful to have you home again. Take good care of yourself, sweetie. All our love, Lou, Jay, and Jan.
Hello, darling. I like to sit up these warm, bright nights and watch the white clouds and dark shadows move in the night. That's when I miss you the most, darling. At night, when everything is so still and quiet, sometimes I pretend we're just sitting here with our arms about each other and our hearts beating as one. It's best I don't dwell on the subject, because right now I miss you so much. It feels as though my heart is going to burst. I love you, Jack.
August 9th, 1968. Mom and Dad. Last night, one more Marine died. No one will ever hear or care about it, except for his parents and us. Yet this Marine did more for our country than any president or senator ever did. His name was Corporal Lee Clark. He was a good Marine and a better person. He didn't deserve dying in a damn country not worth fighting for. Corporal Lee Clark is dead. But those who knew him and fought with him will never forget him. Your son.
September 25th, 1918, France. Dear mother and father, I'm taking my place among men who will bring freedom to the world. Germans call us barbarians. We go at them with trench knives, sawed-off shotguns, even bare fists. I'd rather die in combat than live my life like a coward or a slacker. This is a man's game.
Don't you mess with me, but you don't care.
My dearest Evelyn, this should be the letter to end all letters. When you next hear from me again, it'll be in person. So long, honey, and pucker up, 'cause I'm coming home.
It's been a long time, my son. I still miss you. I will always miss you. But you will never come back. You're gone forever. Each time I run my fingers over your name on that cold granite wall, I can feel the warmth of your laughter as if you were saying, "It's okay, Mom. I'm here." I know I will never hold you in my arms again, but I will forever hold you close to my heart, because you will always be my firstborn, my shining star.